Oh, a new comment. Ah, hey, it's been a while. The mod's been out for a week now. I want to thank you all for playing. However, there's one question many of you seem to have. In today's video of this new series, I'll be showing you how to go from this to this.
Ready to go and drawing every new step. The future is ours, we're gonna fight till we win. Filming my eyes, the fire is burning again.
Whoa, 500 subscribers. Let's throw some wood on the fire so my visitors won't freeze to death. Alright, let's begin. This is a new series called the DATABOOKS series. This series won't be as cinematic as the last one, but will instead focus on going in depth on how to obtain certain jutsu and what those jutsu lines do. Today we'll start episode 1 off strong with probably the most requested one, the Sharingan. So right here we have a chakra nature paper and an undefined DNA containing the DNA of the Sharingan, so actually it's not even undefined anymore. I'll take both of them right now. A question a lot of people have is, if I implant the Sharingan through DNA, will I still be able to get the Mangekyo Sharingan? The answer to that is yes. If you implant the Sharingan, you can unlock all the same abilities as someone who is born with it. There is, however, one difference. Someone who has implanted their Sharingan instead of being born with it will experience more chakra drain to keep the dojutsu active. I'll now use the chakra nature paper. So, we're born into the Uchiha clan, and as an Uchiha, you have natural affinity for fire release. Okay, so this is the message a lot of people who are born into the Uchiha clan will get. So, when we look at our skill learner, it says, Learn Sharingan Genjutsu Crows. However, whenever we try to use it, it says you have not unlocked the Sharingan yet. The reason for this is that, just like in the series, you don't get born with the powers active. They only happen after a while. In the series, it's because you go through a traumatic experience. So in this game, you have to play the game and just live like a shinobi, and after a while, you'll eventually unlock the Sharingan. In the previous version, it took a bit too long. It still takes a while because it's supposed to take a while, but I lowered the timer with 15% for the new update, to which the link is in the description. So right now, I'll just start unlocking it. See you in a bit. Oh, looks like we have finally unlocked the Sharingan. You suddenly feel a surge of power through you as you awaken the Sharingan. So as you can see, at a random point in game you will just suddenly awaken the Sharingan. Now that we have the Sharingan, however, let's go back inside first. Alright, now that we have the Sharingan, you can see that we only have one Tomu. This is the beginning. Right now we can start learning Sharingan skills. However, before we do that, I'm going to explain a little bit about the Sharingan itself first. Having the Sharingan awaken, or at least having it active, will slowly drain your chakra, as you can see in the bottom left corner. The higher the Sharingan's level, the less chakra it takes. Now, what does the Sharingan do? For starters, it gives you a little speed boost. Also, it gives you a little jump boost and a little bit of a damage boost. Next to that, having the Sharingan active allows you to use Sharingan Jutsu. Also, whenever your opponent's Genjutsu stat is 15 points or more higher than yours, your Genjutsu won't affect them. However, when you have the Sharingan, they need to have 30 points more than yours. The same thing goes for when they try to hit you. So, now, let's start by learning the first jutsu. We have learned Sharingan Genjutsu Crows. I say we go inside and test this out on someone. Right here I have my good friend Brooklyn Rage. What does Sharingan Self-Crows Genjutsu do? Cast a Genjutsu that engulfs yourself in crows. Can only be used when the Sharingan is active and costs 5 chakra. I know this jutsu was bugged before, I fixed it in this new update. So, let's try it out. As you can see, it just creates these bats around you. These bats will protect you from incoming jutsu. Also, whenever someone attacks you or is really close to you, these bats will blind them for 1 second whenever they hit them. Let's try the next jutsu. So the next one is Sharingan Genjutsu Crow Diffuse, a caustic genjutsu that engulfs the opponent in crows. Basically this is the same thing as the last one, only you need 15 genjutsu, it costs 10 chakra, and you cast the jutsu on the opponent. Brooklyn Rage, get ready. Good. As you can see, a lot of these bats are spawning, and he's getting blinded. This is because this jutsu also targets the opponent. The next part of the skill learner will make us gain a Tomu. Right now I've made it to the second stage of the Sharingan. This means that the Sharingan will start costing less chakra to be active. Alright, next one. We will learn Negative Confusion. Good. Demonic Illusion Nail Paralysis. This caustic genjutsu that confuses the opponent, can only be used when Sharingan is active and costs 35 chakra. We'll first need to activate our Sharingan again, because we were out of chakra before, which instantly deactivates the Sharingan. The Sharingan is activated by pressing the V button by default, or deactivated by pressing the same button whenever the Sharingan is already active. So let's try this. You can see the little squirrelies happening around him. This means he's been confused, slowed down, and he's been blinded. This is what the jutsu does. Next up, we'll learn the Cursion Sharingan. Caustic genjutsu that engulfs the opponent in a dark space, rendering them unable to move for a short amount of time. Can only be used when Sharingan is active, chakra cost 20, genjutsu needed 35. We can't really see anything happening right now, but what's happening is that the opponent is getting blinded, confused, and weakened. This means that when they hit you right now, they wouldn't do any damage to you, because they're in a state of a genjutsu. Next up we'll learn Demonic Illusion Shackling Stakes technique. In the meantime, we've also unlocked our third Tomu. This happened when we learned the Cursion Sharingan. Good. Shackling Stakes technique. Caustic genjutsu that engulfs the opponent in an illusionary world, damaging them through illusionary spikes entering their body. Can only be used when Sharingan is active, chakra costs 30, damage 10. This genjutsu will blind, confuse, and damage the opponent. Now for the last part of the Sharingan. Learn Sharingan Izanagi. You learn Sharingan Izanagi. This is a passive jutsu that will take effect on its own. So the Izanagi is a special kind of jutsu. Once you've acquired it, it will activate on its own. It will always be passively active. Whenever your health drops to 0, it will activate by restoring your health back to 10 hearts. After that, you won't be able to use the Sharingan or any of its jutsu for at least one full Minecraft day, because your Sharingan is still recovering from using the Izanagi. I'll show you how it works. Let's walk into the lava. So, we're taking damage right now. Now, let's walk out. It says Izanagi, and my health is back to full. Another thing you can see is that our chakra is going down a lot slower than before. This is because we now have 3 Tomu Sharingan, which is a lot higher than a 1 Tomu Sharingan, which is why it takes a lot less chakra, because your eyes are more used to being in this state. Alright, thanks Brooklyn Rage. Thanks for being our guinea pig. Let's lock him back up. He's a weird guy. That's about all for the Sharingan right now. I know many of you are wondering about how to unlock the Mangekyo as well. I don't have enough time to cover all that right now, but I'll be sure to do so in the next video. If you want to be notified the moment that video hits, click that subscribe button. Speaking of subscribers, we hit 500 of you today. I never expected to reach this many people, and I'm enjoying every minute of it. So with this, I want to thank you all for your continued support, and hope we can continue teaching more people about the way of Ninshu. I don't know if anyone would be interested in this, but I've put a few download links in the description box with my skin's headband in it in different colors. If anyone wants to wear the same headband, just download the file, go to a website like Novaskin, open your character, click the upload button, upload the file with the headband and apply your new skin. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video or thought it was helpful, please consider to cheatery that like button. I'll see you all next time. Until then, that is my ninja way.